Hello and welcome back to the part 6 of our basic HTML series. So in this part of the video we'll be discussing about styles, HTML styles. So let's go ahead and create a new file. So go ahead and create a new file and we'll name this style. We'll name this style. I really have a challenge with this keyword style and style.html. Just name style.html and let's just dispose our previous live server so that this new one will be able to activate it. So just hit shift exclamation to generate the structure of our page, and here we'll see HTML styles. So using styles, so styles, control save, and let's go come here within the body. So HTML styles, the HTML styles attributes, we are using this style attribute. Attribute is used to to add a style to an element, such as if you want to add a color, a font size, the size, the weight, could be any type of attribute that we want to add to our element. Then we need to use the style attribute. Let me just give you a good example, or just a simple example, so that it will be able to understand what we are actually saying. So let's create three statements here. Let's have 3 line of code. The first one will be I am red. Then let's use another one, another paragraph. Let's say I am blue, and lastly let's say I am big. These are simple 3 lines, and currently if you try to check them, nothing much in them. They're just the basic paragraphs. So you can see this is how they look like. Now let's go and use style and try to make differences in these 3 line of code. So first one, we'll use a style. So here we are using or implementing style. So we are using style here. Just we are using style, and we will implement, we are using style attribute to achieve what we want to achieve. We'll be using style attribute. Let's come here and let's pass here style attribute, and inside the style attribute we need to change the color of this text to red. So specify the property and then specify the value. For this one it will be red. Okay, and if we just go and view it, the text will be in red. So let's go back and repeat the same thing. So here we'll add a style as well. So try to add a style, and for this one we'll add an attribute with a value blue. And lastly we need to add style, but this time I will alter the size. So we'll talk of font size. So if you talk of property, it will be font size, and this size we will increase it to something like, let's just make it 34 pixels and hit control save. So you can see here, I'm red, I'm blue, and I'm big. So these are the 3 different style that we have designed. This the same component, but we have styled it differently using the style attribute. So the HTML style attribute, setting the style of HTML element, can be done with the style attribute. If you want to achieve this, then we'll need to use the style attribute. So the HTML style attribute has the following syntax. So what's happening right now is that we are having a tag, like, let me just make it simple for you, but I will have to comment it so that it will not run to an error. So we'll have this tag, and here we are having a tag name. I want to show you the structure or the syntax, how it look like. It have a tag name here, and inside this opening tag we have a style, like have a style, and this style has a property. It has a property. We are using property here, and I take some value, property takes some value, and then it just close, like we are closing it, and then we are close this opening tag, and then the next tag, the closing tag name that will follow there. So this is what the syntax look like. So this is the tag name. So for this one, the p become the tag name, the style is the attribute, the property is the color, the font size, and the value is the actual value. Could be blue, red, white, could be whatever it is. So that's how the structure of the syntax look like. So the property is a class CSS property, and then the value is a CSS value. We'll learn this in the next series, on the next tutorials that we'll be talking deeply about them. But for now, just grab the basic one, and let's now just have some good use of this, like let's make fun of this style attribute. So let's go ahead and comment this. Just add a comment, and you can say change, could be change, sorry for that, change the background, like changing the background of our body page, change background. And here we can simply come here, and on this one you can just come here, but we will use the body tag here if you want to change, if you want to change the entire, actually this should be here, not there. So below here we can have it there, and inside here you can pass style and change the background color to, let's say, something, a good color could be, let's use the powder blue. Let's use powder blue, and you hit Control Save, and let's go back to our page. You can see we have the powder blue color here that has been like displaying as a background color for our web page. So you can see if you use the body, that this background will take the entire display of our web page. In case maybe you want to use this for specific component or something, you simply use it, like inside this body you can have, like you can have a text. Let's say you can have a p paragraph here, and then you can just give it a background, like a background, like a style, and then this style could have a background color, and then let's just say red, and then here to say, just say this, just say this is a background, and then hit Control C, and then you could come back here. You can see it has this a background of a red color, but you can see this is only it give background to that specific element. But if you're using it within the body tag, it will always take the entire page of it. So let's proceed and go to now text color. If you can see here, we have used a text color, so we don't have to repeat it ourselves. You can see here we have just changed our text from like different color, could be blue, red. So the CSS color property usually define the text color for HTML element. So every time, each color, whichever the color you use here, I just have another one here, control copy, and we will split this, but this time we will change color to something like, could be orange. We just use orange, and we just hit control save, and if you get back here, you can see we have another color here. You can now see the different part. This one is not red, it's orange. So yeah, but you could use a different one depending on how we want to implement it. So let's go ahead and check on fonts. So you can see here again on fonts we have implement this. You can see here we are using the font simply specify is just altering, we are just alter the size of our text. You can see here the text is really big, despite that we have used a p tag, and we know a p tag should always display a text, a small text. But when you use these styles to alter them, then you can play with that value along. Sorry, we are talking about font size. Exactly, font size, you can talk of, like, yeah, exactly, you can alter the size and other things. You just simply need to alter. But there's this other feature you can talk of, like the font weight, like something like font weight, font family. Let's just have another text and say, this is a font. Let's just, this is a font, this is a, yeah, this is a, let me say, this is a popping, or this is an Arial point. Yeah, just, this is an Arial font, and inside this you can pass, style, and then inside this you can pass a font family, and we will use Arial. Arial, in case our web browser does not support Arial, then we'll check alternative of Helvetica or the sans serif, depending whether, but this will be the first one. We'll check whether this our web browser that we are using, if it is support Arial. If not, then it will go ahead and use any of these. So let's go ahead and save this, and let's go back here, and you can see here this is an Arial font. It's really different from others, and to see these changes in a good way, let's use a different font family. Let's just use, instead of Arial, let's just use this font name MV, like MV Bolly. This is a font. I don't know if I type it correctly, but I guess not. So MV Bolly, yeah, let me just check that one, and yeah, this one, you can see now the font is different. So you can use like style to play along with these elements, how they appear, how you want them to look like, and just make use of them. And then another thing we need to talk about alignments. Alignments, are the name suggest, if you need to talk about alignments. So let's talk about alignments. Yeah, simply aligning your text. Either you want to align, let's just talk about alignments. And in alignments, what we can talk about, aligning our text. So let's have a text here, and this text is placed at the center. Let's just use that text. I'm really having issue with the like the keyboard. When I try to press the T letter, I usually have a lot of delay. So yeah, this text is placed at the center, and then we'll use a style attribute, and we'll talk about text align, and then I will say this text. And before that, let me just undo first so that you can see what I'm saying. As you can see here, if you come back, this text is being positioned on the left, like it's been aligned on the left. So let's go ahead and align it to the center, make that text to appear at the center. So I'll undo to go back to there's no need, let me just type no, let me just type here and give it a style, and then this style we have like a text align, and then we will say center. If you hit Ctrl save, then this text is now placed at the center. So the good thing about this attribute, there are a lot of attributes that you can interact with, and you can just use them to like positioning your element accordingly. So in summary, we can say that we have checked the style attribute, and we have noticed that the style attributes allow us like to make or to design or structure our component based on how we want it. So in the make of use of these properties such as background color, the color, the font family, font weight, the text alignment, all these properties that are within the style attribute, and many more. We have a lot of attributes or properties that are being found within the style, and we'll be interacting with them all along. So stay tuned and see you in the next video. So let's see in the next video. It will be about formatting. We'll check a little bit about formatting, and yeah, see you in the next video. So to remind you again, please subscribe to my channel, and like you like the video, you can share the video and support me, as well as if you have any issue, don't forget to hit the comment section, and see you in the next video.